Guys, it's Sam here with Investing Sam. Today I'm going to talk about my position in Canoo. I have a massive update for you guys. I did disclose in a couple videos ago talking about Canoo itself, saying, that I would be selling some shares if I broke even on my shares. Luckily enough, guys, I did sell 300 shares last week when we went on this massive up run from $6.55 all the way up to $9.04. Within the 2 days, I believe, or 3 days, went up 38%, and I was able to break even on my shares. I sold 300 shares, which I'm very happy about because I got to raise some funds. So that before that, prior to that, we was averaging down the whole time on my position on Canoo. So since then, I've been able to get my average down and break even on my shares and make a small profit of £14, and I think it's £14. Let me check now. In fact, £14.70. That's how much profit I made on selling 300 shares of Canoo. But the main reason why I done it, just so I can obviously use them funds right there to obviously average down, because I knew it was a short squeeze. I know short squeeze can't go on forever. End of the day, guys, if you want to look from the all-time highs of the short squeeze in the last month, $9.04, and since then we're back at $7.47. So I think we can keep on going down from here, but market cap valuation, guys, I think it's really cheap compared to the overall EV market. Look at Lucid Motors at 40 billion market cap. Of course, they're starting production. They've got production already started. But Canoo itself, their lifestyle vehicle, is probably one of the most cheapest on the market, $37,000, compared to like Lucid and that are going for much more higher prices. You've got Teslas and stuff like that. Obviously, their technology is way further than Canoo's, so hence why they're going for the price they're going for. But there are some concerns I have with Canoo, guys. I won't lie to you. I'm going to talk about the concerns right now. It's not just full upside from here. End of the day, guys, they have to execute on their plan. They need to make sure they have enough funds to get them through from now to Q4 2022, which I think they will. But prior to that, after to that, I think they may possibly have to dilute shareholders, which is not a good sign for investors. But if it means it's for them to carry on and possibly, for them to execute their plans for the pickup truck and the multi-purpose delivery vehicle, for them to execute on that, for them to build their plant, then so be it. But I definitely think these things might possibly happen in the future, maybe not anytime soon. We did get told on the Investor Day event that they will have enough funds to get them from now to Q4 2022, which is their first release for their lifestyle vehicle. So from now to then, we should be fine. But this is a growing concern of mine. I mean, we don't even have a battery supply as of yet. As time goes on, we will definitely need to get these things sorted out. It is starting to concern me a bit. But I'm happy that we had this event here where we had this massive short squeeze. It's definitely allowed me to sell some shares, 300 shares, which allowed me to obviously get some funds in. So obviously, if we go further down on this position or any other positions, I can obviously average down or open new positions on some new companies I might invest in, which I already have small positions on some companies. Still trying to find out a bit more about the companies, find out a bit more data, news about the companies, find out how their team management works, if I can trust them, stuff like that. Just trying to gather as much information as I can over time. That's how I like to invest. Gather some information and go from there. So from the funds that I did get from selling Canoo, I did start some small positions in some companies, and I'm just going to go from there. And see what happens with them. But yeah, there are some concerns with Canoo. So personally, I feel like there's more upside. That's my opinion, not a financial advisor. There are some concerns, but I mean, market cap valuations are very cheap compared to the overall market. If we went to 3 billion as of now, we would nearly get 100% on our investment. But that's if we got to that. I mean, if we can get a contract in possibly for the multi-purpose delivery vans, get some orders in, stuff like that, this can definitely go to the upside. But that's if that happens, if it's a big word. So you shouldn't be investing just for a contract or so. This happened with Workhorse. People were investing because of the UPS contract, and look how that ended. Hence why I didn't become a long-term investor in Workhorse. I was invested for a while. I was just joining the hype, but I started to realize, I was investing for the wrong reasons. I was investing on a contract which you should be investing in a company because of the product itself and because you like where they're going, what you see them having a future, and not just on a contract. If that's the case, then you're basically betting. And investing shouldn't be betting. That's trading at the end of the day. So yeah, guys, that's just my thoughts on Canoo. I'm still happy with the company. I've still got shares as of today. I still own let me see how many shares I own in Canoo still. I still own 1,370 shares, which is still quite a considerable amount, down 15% with an average price of $9.03. I will start averaging down very soon if we can keep going down from here. Um, Maybe around that 1.5 billion mark, I'll probably start investing 1.6, 1.5 billion around them type of price ranges and market cap valuations. And we'll go from there, guys. We'll just keep on keeping up with the news of Canoo. And yeah, obviously, I'm starting to get a bit concerned with a couple things. Uh, the battery supplier, stuff like that, and also their balance sheet, making sure they have enough money to go forward, because you look at Lordstown, they've had to sell a bit of a part of their plant, I believe. Lordstown Motors their production plant, they've had to sell some of it to raise some funds. Um, this could happen to us because I personally thought they were going to dilute shareholders, maybe raise some funds around this time here, around $9.04 when this short squeeze happened, but obviously they didn't. I'm happy they didn't, but I think in the future they may possibly have to do this. So definitely take this into consideration, guys. It's definitely a high risk investment, but I feel like maybe it might have a long upside. But this ain't going to be one of the companies that gets you a quick buck, I don't think, anyway, because from now to Q4 2022 is when the production starts of their first vehicle, their lifestyle vehicle. We're not even finished with 2021 yet, so it just shows you how long, you know, until Q4 2022 is going to be. Um, but these are the things that I already know. Hence why I've sold some shares because it's a long time period from now till then. So anything can happen within the time. The overall market, in fact, a lot of things can happen with the overall market. It seems on YouTube now, all I'm seeing is every week, oh, there's a market crash. People are just trying to scare investors and stuff like that. When the market goes down, I normally pick up shares if I feel like it's gone down for like far enough. So if that keeps on happening, I'll keep on buying shares.